Hey there, it's Elizabeth, and welcome back. Today, I thought I would do a little vloggy type of thing. I had seen the Get to Know Me tag, oh gosh, a while back on Cindy Utter's YouTube channel, and I'll link her channel below. So yeah, I just thought that I'd come on and do the tag. I've had quite a few new subscribers, and I thank you so much for being here. And so I thought, why not? Let's get to know me better. Okay, so we're just gonna get started. If you'll notice, I am wearing a long sleeve shirt. It's cold here. It's 74 degrees in my house. I know for some of you, you guys are gonna be scratching your head thinking, oh, Elizabeth, you have no idea. And I don't. But living in South Florida, I'm used to 90 degrees. Like, I like 90 degrees. I like humidity. Yeah, I'm not into this whole cold thing. So anyway, let's get started. There are a lot of questions to get through. So, number one, what is your name? My name is Elizabeth. And yeah, that's my name. What is your nickname? Well, I have a couple of nicknames. My husband calls me baby girl. That is just what he calls me, always has. And nobody else calls me anything else but Elizabeth. Most people call me Elizabeth. I prefer Elizabeth. So yeah, not too many people call me anything. You know, I don't go by Beth or Liz or Lizzie or any of that. But some other nicknames that I have would be the nicknames that my nieces and nephews have given me over the years. On my husband's side of the family, they call me BB. So, yeah, when the oldest niece was young, she had a hard time saying Elizabeth, so she just called me BB. And my husband is Bubba, so it's just Uncle Bubba and Aunt BB. And then on my side of the family, again with my name, it's was hard for the little ones to pronounce, so they call me Biz, and those are my nicknames. Number 4, when is your birthday? My birthday just passed. It was December 7th, Pearl Harbor Day, although I was not born in 1941. I just turned 47, I think. I don't know. Age really means nothing to me. Number 5, what are your 3 favorite colors? Well, currently, my 3 favorite colors are the pink, yellow, and turquoise from the Dilutions paint set that my son got me for Christmas. So I am currently loving those colors. I'm not usually like a pink kind of person, but as far as artwork goes, I like those bright, vivid, rainbowy kind of colors. If we're talking about things like home decor, obviously you can tell by the wall behind me, I like burnt colors or neutral colors, I guess. Like burnt reds and burnt oranges and burnt yellows. Those are the types of colors that I like as far as home decor. As far as dressing, whatever color my pajamas come in, that's the color I like. Let's see. Number 6, what are your 3 favorite quotes? Well, a lot of times in my artwork or in my journaling, I use Bible verses for quotes. So those are really my favorite quotes. Otherwise, I really love the quote that says, what if I fall? Oh, but my darling, what if you fly? I like that one. And then the other one that I like is actually something that I just made up a few years ago when shortly after I was diagnosed with the chronic illness that I have. And it is, sometimes I might feel hopeless. No, that's not it. Sorry. Sometimes I might feel helpless, but I shall never be hopeless. There, I got it. I couldn't even get my own quote right. Anyway, those are my 3 favorite quotes. Number 7, what is your favorite show, TV, YouTube, movie? Well, We watch a lot of Netflix here, and a lot of times the Netflix shows that we choose, my husband and I choose, are like crime related. So we like a lot of crime shows. Lately, we've been into more sci fi ish type of things like The 100. Currently, we're watching Beauty and the Beast. So, yeah, just whatever. Uh, TV, we don't watch network TV. We watch Netflix. So I don't have any favorite TV shows. YouTube. Again, I don't have any favorite YouTube channels either. I watch a variety of YouTube channels, crafty channels, Fobonichi flip channels, journaling channels, artsy channels, vlogging channels. Yeah, I don't really have a favorite. As far as a movie goes, I would say probably my favorite movies are like the 80s movies. I'm an 80s kid, and movies like Pretty in Pink, The Breakfast Club, Say Anything, anything that John Hughes produced. I love those types of movies. So I can watch those movies over and over and over again. Number 8, what are 3 qualities you like in a best friend? I like honesty, for one. I'll go even further than that and say integrity, which is, being honest even when no one's looking. So I like honesty. I like loyalty. I think that's a very important quality. And a sense of humor, I would think. Yeah. A sense of weird, twisted humor, to be more exact. Number 9, what is your dream? My dream currently is that my husband would feel better. He's been ill with some sort of chronic illness for the last couple of years. And yeah, it's really put a wrench into our lives. So yeah, that would be my dream for my big handsome to feel better, and ultimately for them to find out what the heck is wrong with him. That would be good. So, number 10, do you wear makeup? Not usually. If I wear makeup, it is in the form of like maybe a little bit of eyeshadow, maybe a little bit of mascara. That's pretty much it. I don't wear anything like lipstick. I don't put anything on my face aside from sunscreen. Yeah, I just don't like it. It just makes me feel dirty having all that stuff on my face. And quite honestly, I just don't have time for that. I do not. I don't have time to sit in there and put makeup on. I don't know. So, no, I don't wear makeup very often. Number 11, what makes you cry? There are a lot of things that make me cry, and especially at my age. I seem to cry, at the drop of a hat. A lot of times I cry over happy things. Like my husband and family just got me tickets to see The King and I. So when I opened that gift for my birthday, I cried and cried. Let's see what else. I cry during commercials, especially if there are soldiers involved. If I see a soldier out in public, all I have to do is see them, and tears well up. Yes, sad things, of course, sad things will make me cry, but if it's a personal sad thing, I'm usually a cry in the shower type of girl. I don't really show my emotion that often when it's something personal and something sad. So that's what makes me cry. Number 12, what makes you angry? Well, what makes me angry? Angry is a strong emotion. There aren't too many things I don't think that make me angry. Things that irritate me would be, stuff like when you're driving through a parking lot and you let someone cross the road and they don't even give you a thank you or a wave, or gee, I appreciate the fact that you didn't run me over. I don't know. That irritates me. Yeah, otherwise there aren't too many things that make me angry. dealing with doctors and stuff like that, that can make me angry. um, let's see. Number 13, what makes you happy? What makes me happy is my big handsome. He makes me happy on a daily basis. My children make me happy. Um, my virtual friends make me happy. Um, Friends that I found here on YouTube or through Facebook or through, the journaling groups and the art groups, y'all make me happy. Doing art makes me happy, or, journaling makes me happy. Those are some of the things that make me happy. Number 14, what is fangirling? Fangirling is like when you find somebody on YouTube. That's my perspective anyway. When you find someone on YouTube or on social media that you really enjoy watching, you get inspiration from them. That's what I consider to be fangirling. And yeah, I fangirl on a lot of ladies, on a lot of art related things and journaling things. So yeah. Number 15. Yeah. What are your three favorite snacks? My three, I don't really snack all that much. In fact, a lot of times I forget to eat in general. I know that sounds crazy, but I'll get out here in my art room and before I know it, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon and I haven't eaten a thing. So, but if I had to pick some, I would say probably like nuts, almonds, cashews. I love those for snacks. Cheese and crackers. Love cheese and crackers for snack. And I'd have to say probably Biscoff cookies would be another snack. And that's usually like my evening snack. I have some Biscoff biscuits with hot tea in the evenings and I like that. So those are my three favorite snacks. Number 16, what are your three favorite foods? Well, Mexican, and Mexican. So if you've ever seen on my Facebook page or whatever, I one of my favorite things to eat on a Saturday morning for breakfast is tacos. So my husband takes me to this restaurant that we enjoy down in the Keys, and I have tacos for breakfast. So yes, I love anything Mexican, and that would be my favorite foods, anything Mexican. Number 17, what are your three favorite drinks? Well, again, I drink Propel in the morning, because it gives me some of the stuff I need, electrolytes and all that stuff. I need to stay hydrated because of my illness that I have, so I drink a lot of water. So when I'm done with my Propel in the morning, I have water for the rest of the day. And then if we're talking about adult beverages, I'm a beer kind of gal. I enjoy a nice cold Bud. So let's see. I wouldn't really call any of those my favorites, obviously, but that is what I drink. Number 18. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself, at least 10 random facts about you? Well, let's see. I was born and raised in South Florida. I've never lived anywhere else but South Florida. I've been married. We just celebrated our 25th wedding anniversary. I have 2 children. I have a daughter who is 20 and in university now, going for her bachelor's degree in English. And she's also in a pre-law certification program. My son is going to be 19 in a month. In about a month, he'll be 19. And he is a sweetheart, and he too is in college right now. And currently, I think his major is political science, although he's in that kind of in-between stage where he's not really sure what he wants to do. He did mention yesterday that he might decide to change his major to art. How interesting is that? So we'll see where that goes. Let's see what else. I live in South Florida, but we also have a house down south. We purchased it a few years ago as a weekend home, and we thoroughly enjoy going down there. We try to go down there every single weekend. It's where we keep our boat. We live on a canal. Um, yeah, I enjoy going fishing with my husband. Um, what else? What else? What else? Yeah, I don't know. I have two dogs. Um, they are miniature schnauzers. And if you've seen my videos in the past, you've heard them. Let's see what else. Excuse me. Um, well, I mentioned a chronic illness. If you've been on my channel at all, you know I have a chronic illness. It is called POTS, P-O-T-S. It stands for postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome. Yeah, I have that, and I deal with it, and I work with it. What else? I can't really think of anything else. Um, I'm currently in the beginning stages of empty nest because both of my children have now, they're still living at home, but they go to school. And so, yeah, I don't see them as much. So I have a lot of free time on my hands. I am technically retired. I used to be a teacher in the public school system. I taught second grade. And then once I had children, my husband and I decided to homeschool our children. So I homeschooled them for 20 years and just finished that up last year. And I also used to teach in our homeschooling co-op. So I taught a lot of writing classes. That's usually what I taught, was writing. Uh, I taught an art class, which was really fun. And the last class I taught, we actually made autobiographies. So that was really cool. And yeah, I think that's enough. I don't know if there's any more random things. Oh, random thing too. I have tattoos. I'm sure you guys have seen them before. I have one here. My daughter has the same one. I have this one here. It says "This too shall pass" with my mom's initials on it. Uh, where else do I have one? Oh, I have one on my arm here. I don't know if I can show you, if I can pull up my sleeve. There it is. So I have that. There's a burn from when I made pizza. My husband made the pizza, and somehow, I don't know how, I burned myself when I took the pan out. But anyway, this is my wedding anniversary. So I have that one. And I have two on my ankle. And I'd like to get more. So that's a random fact. So let's see, number 19. What are 3 fun things you like to do? Well, I kind of answered that already. I love working in my art room. I absolutely love it. I could sit out here all day and all night. What else? I love to go out on the boat with my husband, although a lot of times with our health, we don't get the chance to go out as much as we'd like to. But I do enjoy fishing, but only right in the reef area. And I love going out over to the beach in our boat and having fun with the kids. I love hanging out with my family. Yeah, so those are the things I like to do, fun things I like to do. Number 20, what best describes where you live? Well, I live in a tropical area. So, yeah, I live in South Florida, really close to the very southern tip of Florida. And the best way to describe it is we live in an agricultural area. So there are a lot of farms near us. And I'm not talking animal farms, although we do have horse farms around our area. Interestingly enough, if you drive down one of the main road, well, the main road, because it's a very small town. If you drive down the main road, there actually is a paddock that has longhorn cattle in it, which is so odd. I mean, we're in the midst of a tropical climate, so all over the place you see coconut palms and, a variety of palm trees. And then there's a paddock with longhorn cattle. It's just, I don't know, it's just weird. But yeah, I live in a tropical climate. We live very close to the ocean and to the bay. And what else? Yeah, a very small farming community. We live, we have a lot of, it's agricultural. So there are a lot of fields that have food in them, crops. we grow things down here like tomatoes, pole beans, oh, just a variety of stuff. And we also have like groves, which are just fields of trees. So we have dragon fruit groves, I guess that's what they're called. We have mango groves. We have avocado groves. So that's pretty much best describes where I live. We don't have very much traffic here. In fact, the only traffic you get on the main road is if you get stuck behind a tractor. So that's pretty much describes where I live, I think. Let's see, number 21. What is your crafty style? I'm pretty new to all this. I did start out years ago attempting to scrapbook. I rather enjoyed making my own books. I never got into the 12 by 12 scrapbooking. But then since my children have gotten older and I don't, do schoolwork with them anymore, I have a lot more free time on my hands. So I've really gotten into and have a passion for Fobonichi journaling. Love to do that. And I'm really starting to tap more into the artsy side of things. I dabble a little bit, like I've done painted papers, I've done, drawn faces, done a little bit of watercolor here and there. But I don't really have a style. If I had to pick one, I'd say I enjoy the whimsical style. Let's see, where are we? Number 22, what is your most used crafty tool? Okay, my most used crafty tool is right here, and it's a glue stick. I really enjoy collaging. When I work in my Fobonichi, I use a lot of magazine clippings. I use a lot of clip art. So yeah, I would say this is my most used crafty tool, if you can consider this a crafty tool. In fact, this past Christmas, my kids and my family always ask me, "Oh, Mom, what do you want for Christmas?" And I say glue sticks. And they're like, I'm not buying you glue sticks. That's ridiculous. Well, this year, my daughter's boyfriend bought me a whole case, like a 60-pack of glue sticks. And you should have seen my face. I was so happy. And he was so funny. He was like, I was so embarrassed getting you this. I didn't know, if it was really appropriate or whatever, they're just glue sticks. And I was like, dude, you have scored points with me because, yeah, I like glue sticks. What is your favorite craft brand? This is number 24. What's your favorite craft brand? I suppose I would say my favorite craft brand right at the moment is Posca markers. I love Posca markers, and I have a lot of them in various sizes. I really enjoy using those. So that would probably be my favorite crafty brand. Number 25, what is your favorite craft? I don't know if you can call it a craft, but like I said earlier, I really enjoy the Fobonichi journal. I try to work in it every day. I thoroughly enjoy it. I guess another craft that I like would be collage. I really enjoy doing collage. Number 26, do you have any pets? Already answered that. I have 2 schnauzers. They are brother and sister, Jackson and Roxanne. Number 27, when is your favorite time to craft? My favorite time to craft is when I am home alone, which is quite often these days. I like to craft in the morning time usually. And so, yeah, that's that. Number 28, do you have a favorite non-crafty YouTube channel? I do. I very much enjoy vlogs, and they could be vlogs from crafty people, but I do enjoy people that do daily vlogs. I really enjoy just seeing what they're up to, and especially ones that are in a different country, like Scotland or, in the UK. I think I used to watch one that was in Japan. I enjoy watching what other people are up to. It's almost like going on a trip without leaving home. So that's my favorite non-crafty YouTube. I don't have a specific channel because I watch a lot of them. Number 29, what is your favorite store? Do not have one. I try my best to stay out of stores. I'm not comfortable in stores. I rarely leave my house because of my illness that I have. It makes it very difficult to get out. Um, so I would have to say my favorite store would be Amazon. I like to order things online. Let me see, number 30. What is your favorite restaurant? Again, it goes back to my favorite food. Anything Mexican. Anything Mexican. Number 31. What is your favorite magazine? I do not have any subscriptions to magazines. However, I do think I'm going to take some of my Christmas money that my father sent me and I'm going to subscribe to a Stampington magazine, whether it's the art journaling magazine or what's the other one? Art journaling. I have it up there somewhere. Oh, I don't know what it's called. The other one. I mean, Stampington puts out a lot of magazines, but one of them is art journaling and Somerset Studio. Yeah, those would probably be my favorite magazines, but I don't subscribe to them. But I'm hoping to soon. Blah, blah, blah. Number 32, who is your favorite author? My favorite, I don't really have a favorite author per se, but my favorite book is by Ray Bradbury, and it's called The Illustrated Man, and it is a wonderful book of short stories that I have read over and over and over again. I really enjoy it. It's sci-fi genre, which I don't usually read, but there is just something about that book. It's very thought-provoking, very interesting how he wrote these short stories in the 50s, but they still like so apply today. It's a very interesting read. So, if you're interested, check it out. Ray Bradbury. He wrote Fahrenheit 451, which is a common like high school book, but it's called the Illustrated Man. Wonderful book. Number 33. What are your favorite shoes? That would be no shoes. I don't like wearing shoes. In fact, I rarely wear shoes, and when I do wear shoes, they are flip-flops. I have like two pair. One is brown, one is black. So that's what I wear. And the last one, number 34. What is your favorite time of year? My favorite time of year, probably here in South Florida, would have to be the fall. I like it right around like September time because the air gets drier, even though I enjoy humidity. But the air gets a little bit drier, it gets a little bit more crisp out, a little cooler. And so, I would say that would be my favorite time of the year here where I live. And I just love autumn colors, I love those autumn colors. So, anywho, there is the Get to Know Me tag. So I hope you learned a little bit more about me. And I thank you for sticking it out with me, and thank you for watching, and thank you for subscribing. And I will catch you next time. Bye.